everybody, it is Wednesday. Welcome to another rousing episode of Recap. It's your boy Benjamin coming at you live from my palatial estate in Oakland, California, of course. And in case you're wondering, Tigers. Anyway, if you're not able to catch the show live, you can always catch us on YouTube at Hat-Club. Be sure to subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow, and give us a like. Anyway, chat is popping today on both Instagram and Twitch, of course. JM1620, what is up? Blondinant, what is going on? Croats 10, Peyton Spen, G. Laurent, Vibe Canna, Southside Steven Seavright coming at us live from Wisconsin. Zeke 49, oh Fanny. Interesting. More beer, less work. Christian 37, David Kearns in the house. My name is Eric. Kicks and EDC, third in line, straight from SoCal. LeBang Jr. Not just LeBang, but LeBang Jr. Great name. It's Lou, Scotty with the sneaks. Champ GNG DZ. Sorry, I'm just LeBang Jr. is just hilarious to me. Peace 2314 B007 Dwight. Official Tony. Trippy Ricky. A lot of new names in here. Damn, just getting some new cats in here. Love it. Best of AZ, Cordberry. And of course, everybody over on Instagram. Absolute pleasure. I can't do the show solo, of course. So let's bring in the man from Atlanta. Tafuri Taylor, what is up?
What's up, Chad? How's everybody doing? How's everybody going? Apologies for us getting on a little bit late. It's on me trying to get the lighting right because we want you guys to be able to see all of these great hats in their splendor and their glory. Super duper excited to be here for another episode of Recap. David,
yes,
what's going on, my guy? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's up, JM? How you doing? Raw, Kicks, and EDC. What's up, guys? Like I said, it's been a great week so far. Great releases. It's gonna be a great episode tonight. We're excited to have you guys with us. And if you like hats, this is the show for you.
I love hats. I hope you love hats too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vengeful Spectre, what's up, my guy?
Alibo, what is up? How's the week been for you though?
Week's been good. Kind of's been piling up a little bit more than usual. So kind of just trying to keep things straight, keep deadlines going. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's been a pretty good week so far. Had a lot of good content, put together last weekend. So it's gonna be a good week next week.
I love to hear that for you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How about you, man? How's your week been?
It's been busy. Got back from Vegas and immediately went into the thrust of being at Great Mall basically Monday and Tuesday, and I got to go back tomorrow and Friday. So hopefully next week I get to spend more time with all you guys.
Listen, they have a benediction. It's okay. You're good at what you do, Ben. That's how they
I appreciate that.
Yeah, man.
Speaking of people who are good at what they do, Austin Laboda is with us this week. So, of course, we got to bring that gentleman in. What up?
What's up, man?
What up, fellas?
What up?
How we doing? Hello, chat. How's everybody doing today?
Now, I meant to ask you this before. Is that a Texas or a New York Rangers?
Oh, it's Texas, baby.
Interesting.
Yeah, a good MLB draft pack that we did in the 47 hitch silhouette.
Yes, we did.
I do like that.
Picked this up in Dallas. I picked up this hat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have to go look that up.
It's a goodie.
See if they still have any more.
What's up, chat? Hey,
oh,
Flash.
Raw Fitted's in the house. Who? Wait, aren't you at the store today? It's been a blast hanging out with you guys. Let's be real. I'm not bullshitting on that one. Actually, as soon as this show wraps up, I'm going straight there before the store closes to go finish up a little project I was working on.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Oh
Ben's
man.
up in trouble.
Yes, sir. But speaking of good things, you guys want to hop into Site Sleepers real quick?
Yes.
Oh yes, let's do it. Let me pull this up. That's my duties, and I forgot all about it.
All good.
Okay, no, Rob Fitted is not at work today. Responsibility, right there.
All right, let me.
My name is Eric. I'll be honest with you. I saw the Marcus Jordan photo right before I jumped on the computer.
Oh man,
what? I didn't see it. What happened with Marcus Jordan? Probably something not good.
Definitely something not good. But it's France, and they're a little bit more lackadaisical about certain things that go up your nose.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
Just
boy.
think,
All
just
right.
think Kenny Powers in Eastbound and Down. It's like, yeah, I was on rehab. I hurt my nose.
Yeah.
The old French escargot, if you will.
Exactly.
Well, before we get into the entirety of Site Sleepers, just a reminder to everybody, early access to Eclipse, which drops tomorrow on the website, is available now via the Hat Club app. So you're not seeing it on this lovely screen here because this is not the Hat Club app. This is
That's right.
desktop. So
But this is the Hat Club app right here, and it's on there.
yes. Yes, and I know that there's pretty broken sizes on Seattle already. So you might be disappointed when it loads onto the website tomorrow if you're looking for that Seattle. Houston, I think, had a pretty good size run, if I remember. I think only 1 or 2 broken sizes, but definitely depleted the inventory. So if you miss out tomorrow, can't say we didn't warn you. So, or give you the opportunity to cop. But I digress. Let's go into some Site Sleepers, shall we?
Yes.
Yes, we shall.
All right. First up, we have a Seattle Mariners Ken Griffey Jr. patch. Beautiful looking black dome crown here.
I love that we can use this patch.
Yeah, and very well executed.
Yeah, was that a recent allowance, or have we always had the chance to do it and we haven't done it? We hadn't done it up until this point.
I think it was a recent addition that was discovered. So I think it was similar to the foul ball. Watch out for foul ball, the ones that we did for Chicago. I think someone on the design team discovered that we can take something and use it as a alteration. But the patch is beautiful here. You can see Griffey in 24 pretty legibly, which is amazing. So his number retirement patch. So we've done it before, I believe, with the Jeter retirement patch.
Yes.
I think that's what sparked the Griffey Jr. retirement patch coming to fruition. But Hat Club interior label, black gutter, green under. This one speaks to me a lot, Yeah, so it might be an eventual cop for me if there's still sizes available.
Interesting question by Piece 2, 3, and 4, who asked, are other KG junior teams getting that patch? I would say probably not, just because it has the Mariners logo specifically on it.
Correct. I believe he has to have his number retired with that team, which I don't know if he does with Cincinnati.
Well, I think and he wore number 30 with Cincinnati. So
yeah.
I think there was a NoHo exclusive hat that had a specific Ken Griffey patch. I think it was a pink UV. I don't know if they still have them at the NoHo store, but I definitely know that was a different Griffey patch than this one.
Now, there's nothing saying that we couldn't do this in a alternate team colorway.
Hey,
that could serve that purpose. Another good V-backs hit the site. I believe today, right? These all were
these were this morning.
Today. So team color V-backs, ain't a damn thing wrong with it, and it's a pinky. So shout out to Justin Preem there, but good looking hat. You have the copper back baddie too.
Yep.
So very very iconic. We've done this similar in the regular A logo, and now we brought it to the V. So a good looking Dodgers hat, Los Angeles Dodgers. This one very reminiscent of the Master Pack Red Sox.
Yes.
Very similar colorway to that.
So this Dodgers and then the Milwaukee Brewers that's also on the new arrivals page were actually designed by the same person, Hat Club employee, actually based out of Arizona. This is, oh God, I'm trying to find his Twitter handle / Instagram handle at the same time. Champ. Oh, he's actually in the comments. He's right there. Sorry.
Oh, hell yeah.
Champagne Deezy.
It's a good looking crown.
Yeah,
Ain't
very
a damn
good.
thing wrong with it. I love the patch execution on this too.
Beautiful.
Did you guys hear anything of what I just said?
No, you must have froze.
So Champ Jen E. Deezy, who's in the chat, is actually the person who designed this along with John. Same with the Milwaukee Brewers that's on the new arrivals page as well.
Oh, dope.
Okay, dope. Shouts out to you, Daisy. That was a very, very good looking crown, especially that Dodgers.
This Milwaukee Brewers.
At Milwaukee Brewers.
Let's bring it up right now, shall we?
Ooh, is that like a sneaky two-tone going on there?
Sneaky two-tone. It's black and black top visor, brown crown. Good looking all-star patch here.
Yeah.
Gray under. Love a good gray. Love a good green. And then I love the front execution here. Great color blocking here for this Milwaukee Brewers logo.
Yep. That teal and that green is definitely, those work together really well. Definitely would see myself probably wearing that with like turbo green ones.
Hell yeah.
Or probably even like, you said it's a black visor?
Yeah, black top visor.
So I'll give you the backstory about this because he had actually sent it over. So he designed these after being in France.
Oh,
so there is a Da Vinci theme to this. More specifically with the Milwaukee, if you actually look at the color scheme more clearly, Mona Lisa.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was gonna say, shoot, I could even see myself throwing like the Tiffany Air Force Ones on with this too. That would be.
You got the Tiffany Air Force Ones, Steph?
Yes, I do.
What? Damn.
Yeah.
That's a very fancy boy.
Yep.
That's not at all.
No Tiffany Dunks, though?
No. I'm not like no Tiffany Dunks. But I mean, I feel like the Air Force Ones are definitely a clean.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely clean. So they're en route to me. I should put it that way. They're en route to me. I don't have them yet, but they're coming to me.
Damn.
Soon.
Well, now you have a crown to rock them with.
Yes.
And last but not least, we have a great Candlestick Park San Francisco Giants patch. So, Donna, there's your San Francisco for the week. So,
he actually came into Great Mall and scooped it up from there personally. So,
hell yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Shouts out to China, man.
Good green, metallic gold baddie. Are we looking at? Yeah, metallic gold baddie on there. So good San Francisco script.
Yeah, I do love that patch. Like I feel like that patch, and I like the stadium patches we've been doing. I like those.
Hell yeah. And then last but certainly not least, we have the glow in the dark metallic pearl hats that we released. It's a color story, but you guys cooked a lot of units on this. So shout out to you guys. We were very, very shocked at how well everybody loved these. We don't have like many broken size rings because it was color story. So there was a shit ton of units, but wow, you guys really enjoyed these. That's all we got to say. So
yeah, exactly, Elk. I feel like a lot of these are very good daily drivers.
Yeah, you helped keep us all employed with with this release. Let's just say that. So
what's the one? Well, Austin, what unit or what team like had the leading units or top three?
I would guess it was either D-backs, Dodgers, or Yankees, if I had to guess. Or Houston. Usually those. Oh, Houston's broken in two sizes. Usually those four teams, because those are all four big markets for us. So those usually stock up the highest.
What about Detroit? Just out of curiosity, how did
that was one I was kind of figuring it was going to be. Oh yeah, not surprised there.
Okay, yeah, then
not surprised.
Yeah, so I definitely, the Detroit is probably one I'm going to spin the block on in the Atlanta. Definitely need those. But yeah, no, those are very clean.
How'd Philly do? Oh shit!
Oh yeah, wow.
Okay.
It's and this is where I was going with last week, where it's like if we would have done a Cincinnati Reds, that would have been gone.
Yeah, that would have. If it was what front logo, Ben? You're talking running red, or are you just talking about the regular C?
Ooh, actually, if it was the running Johnny Red legs, that would have been hot.
Yeah, I feel like the running red with the pewter for the socks, and then also like the pinstripes. So yeah, that would have been nasty.
And especially with the big red machine side patch.
Yeah.
This like this inventory was supposed to last us like 3 months. So Dodgers is still good. So I don't think it's lasting us 3 months, but
yeah. Ben, I'm gonna just for that Cincinnati Reds, I'm gonna hit them with the Terrence Howard next time.
Sub Diego, the City Connect Reds, there was that whole collection that we put together with all the City Connect logos specifically. That was the one team where it's like, I really wish we had added that specific C logo into the mix.
Yeah. Everybody always tells us what teams we don't do. I feel like Cincinnati is probably a neglected team. So I'm sorry, state of Ohio. We've been
and the Royals, man. I gotta throw the Royals in there too.
Yeah, I feel like,
how about the fact that we didn't have a Mets again?
good.
Yeah, we did.
Huh?
There was a Mets in there. What are you talking about?
It's not on the website.
Oh, that must have been cooked because there definitely was one.
No, it was the New York script, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
yes, you're right.
And
Austin out here selling wolf tickets.
Still not on the website, so it must have gotten cooked. You know, that's no shocker. The Mets are such a fine fan base, you know. So
I mean, well, hold on. I gotta put this. I'm gonna go on the app and see.
It's still there. I just filtered by team. It's just not showing up in new arrivals for some reason.
Let's see.
I was gonna say something nice about
6, 8, 10. There's only 10 teams listed.
Yeah.
In new arrival.
That's interesting.
So how many teams in total were there?
23.
There's 23.
Well, we'll get that fixed, folks.
Uh-oh.
We'll get that fixed. So
yeah, because we did because there was a Niners one that's not even showing. And
yes,
I know for a fact we didn't sell them out at Great Mall. So
yeah, we was on ad nauseum. So maybe they're still loading up. They're like, you know what, Austin, it was probably they didn't realize we're gonna move that many units. So just like let's wait a minute. Let's see how this goes.
That could be. I mean, maybe they pulled back on it. So
yeah,
maybe they pulled back on it. So, who knows?
Who knows? Let's see here. Well, if I view all, so you know what it is? No, so Chad is right. Sometimes new arrivals is a little bit broken. So sometimes it'll filter that automatically. So if you actually go to the Black Metallic Pearl launch page and you say view all the teams do show up there. And unfortunately, Austin, there's still some New Yorks left, but you know, there
I bet you it's just one of each size that's left. You know?
They're teasing us with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funny guy over here. David Kearns speaking the truth.
What he said. Mets equal poop emoji.
Poop emoji.
I mean, you're not wrong from a actual sporting perspective, but from my fan base perspective, they're top tier. So
no, what was it? I think Nigel Sylvester, when he just released his most recent shoes, like I think they ran his ad at City Field, and I was just like, wow, that's really cool. Like,
hell yeah.
I was like, y'all are cool. I think next time I go to New York, I'm gonna have to do both. I'm gonna do a compare and contrast between a Yankee game and a Mets game.
Oh, I love City Field 20 times more than Yankee Stadium.
I can agree with that. Yes.
The food alone is at least 4 times better.
I feel
actually. Go ahead, Tap. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was gonna say I feel like I've heard even some people say that about like Staples versus like the new stadium that the Clippers have. Like apparently, like the new stadium for the Clippers, like they just use Face ID for you to make purchases. So like you don't use your card anymore. That's like you go there, you pick up food.
I hate that.
And then they like your face. Apparently, you have to do this whole thing when you set up your like profile, but it like runs your face. After it does that, you pretty much pay for everything, like using the information you already have preloaded. So you don't have to like take time to pay for stuff. But I agree. I'm not super big on that. I'm like, I would still like to just pay for my stuff the regular way.
Yeah.
I've officially reached UNC status when it comes to
technology. Yeah, I don't know if you guys saw the announcement from the NFL, but it was like they were bragging about how every single face that steps in an NFL stadium this year, all stadiums, is going to be very, very documented.
And they were bragging about that?
Yeah.
That makes me never want to go to an NFL game ever again.
Right.
Yeah.
And they're like, look at our technology and the clarity of these pictures. And then they like zoom in on like this guy eating nachos, and it's like, and he's in like the upper deck, and it's fucking weird. It really like turns me off to like going to a professional sporting event.
Yeah,
well, because they own that image of you. And that's more why. It's not because of facial recognition or anything like that. Because obviously, I can do that right now.
Right.
Apple's got that locked up. But it's the as soon as you walk into the stadium, they own your NIL.
Yep.
Pretty much. And then it's like, and I think even like, I feel like for basketball games, I guess that kind of makes a little bit more sense because like the stadiums typically are a little bit smaller. And then also like fans do crazy stuff on the sides. Like there's a review process. So I get that. But in
Right.
football stadiums, like the fan experience, I think when I go to see a football game is completely different than when I go see a basketball game. I feel like, you can actually interact with the players more so, if you're in
Yeah.
those lower sections
No,
versus
this is
even,
like full 80,000 people, like in a
yeah.
stadium. They have every single person.
Right.
Yeah, it creeps me out a bit. And then also
Mhm.
like Ben, like I don't have face unlock or any fingerprint shit on my iPhone.
You're
Like
a
I
smart
really
man.
Really?
so also
Mhm.
because I used to work at an agency and used to work with Apple a lot, and I
Mhm.
know what they can do with that data. So like it just fucking creeps me out. So ever since like fingerprint was the first one to come,
Oh
never
yeah.
signed up for it once. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skynet's got me. They they want us to make a copy of
I
the
often think about that with like doing like an internet show is like our voice is just on the open web now.
Oh, we're screwed regardless.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how did you
No,
not see
the one thing I wanted to mention about Citi Field that I love more than
it?
the Yankee Stadium and more than like almost every stadium in the majors, they got a smoking section.
Mhm. They win for Mets.
Win for the Met because I can
Yeah.
drink my 24 ounces of depression beer, watching the Mets, crush a heater at the same time, right behind center field. It's magic. Met magic.
So, chat, you remember that book of Benisms that we talked about? Depression beer is going in that book. 'Cause I
Yeah. Oh,
remember
still
depression.
one of the funnier moments that we've had from this calendar year is when the fan that looked like Ben was at Oakland Coliseum in the upper deck smoking a cigarette and went viral for that, and everybody just assumed it was Ben. And then Ben's like, "No, I'm home." So,
Yeah.
Oh
but
man.
it was Ben's doppelganger, literally ripping darts, upper deck, just looking stressed and depressed. So,
It's pretty accurate rendering, to be
Yeah.
honest. So.
yeah.
Art
We gotta
imitating
resurface
life.
that photo.
Art imitating life. But guys, I know you guys come here to see hats, and we got some great in hands for you today.
Yes.
Um, yes, we do. So this is variety pack. So just to recap, no pun intended. When we talk about variety packs, typically those will drop 10 a.m. I think, or like normally it's 10 a.m. or like on the
8
East
a.m.
Coast.
West Coast time, 11
8 a.m.
a.m.
Okay.
East Coast time.
Yeah. So if we say a variety pack, just always remember be on there by 10 so that you can just make sure everything's running good. But yeah, just make sure you're up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different styles. And we're gonna give a team love that hasn't really been getting a lot of love for me lately in top threes. Houston Astros, Apollo 11 side patch, have the City Connect front logo here, black dome. So this is all black. Team colors on the baddie, so that's black and that orange,
Nice.
or burnt orange. Gray UV, black sweatband. Getting my Ben on with the Vanna White of the sweatband.
Hey.
No Hat Club badge on this one. And I think all of these are going to be made in China, but this is how it looks.
It's kind of surprising that we haven't done, or even like nobody really has done an Apollo 11 patch since what, 2021, I want to say.
Yeah, it's
No,
actually,
we had one for the pop-up, I'm pretty sure. The
You're
last
right.
pop-up.
You are
yeah,
right.
but it's like I remember there was a time where I was seeing Apollo patches coming out a lot.
Yeah.
And I think they kind of like slowed down a little bit, but I think this is a nice touch. Good, solid every day. Very clean hat. So that's our first one. It's 4 styles, guys.
I gotta say, shout out to Roman because everybody's throwing it in the chat. Roman, of course, one of the big time collectors in Houston, has been at every event. He's actually the probably one of the main figureheads behind the Rose, if you guys know which hat I'm referring to on that one that
Yes.
we can't really talk about anymore. So, just
Yeah.
spawning out of nowhere.
Oh.
Ben, this is like, so we're trading dad jokes back and forth. That's
Yeah.
what I'm hearing. That's what
Yeah.
I'm hearing. Cool. So number 2, team that's actually been getting a lot of exclusive action lately. Shouts out to AB and the team out there. Arizona
Bang.
D-backs. Two-tone in the similar colors. If you guys remember the founder hat that we dropped, I think that was the Toronto Blue Jays. Kind of reminds me of this hat from a colorway perspective. So this whole front logo is outlined in metallic copper. The scales are kind of like more of a light lavender. Inside of this is kind of like a bone seashell color. Side patch, good 1998 here. So you have that top layer is actually metallic blue, so metallic blue gray. Then you have like that orange transitioning into that purple, and then the snake head as well is kind of the same color as the inside of this front logo. D for the D backs. Here's the back. Batterman purple, that same blue, metallic copper, cilantro green UV, so not the Kelly green we're used to, so a little bit darker. Black sweatband. This does have the Hat Club badge on the inside of the sweatband.
Yeah.
Let me get oriented right, right there. And then this is also made in China.
Nice.
Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of comments on both IG and on Twitch chat saying like talking about sizing. Yeah, the size has been a little bit snug recently, so I would recommend sizing up for. It might be like every 6 or 7 years, guys. There's like a switch that like things just fit a little bit differently between 1/8 and a quarter for me. So you might have to size up for the foreseeable future, and your head size might change. But yeah, so like just and then we also have a great customer support too. So if you buy a hat that's not the right size,
yeah,
just hit up customer support. We'll get you swapped out.
I think the other important thing to note is it's not our fault. We're not the ones making.
We do not manufacture the hats. Yeah. Yes,
exactly. So next up, ICUV. Shouts out to Frosty. We have a Minnesota Twins. Now this hat I really like this hat a lot. 2 reasons. One, you have 3 different metallics in this front logo. So you have metallic green, you have metallic blue, and then the whole outline of the logo is actually metallic silver. Really, really tough. This is off-white. So I know in the light, it kind of looks like I can see where it could look a little bit stone, but this is actually chrome. So it's off-white. Here, side patch. This side patch is crazy. I really, really like how this is executed. So teal is not a color you see in the front logo, but I think it looks really nice next to that metallic blue.
I agree.
This is actually orange, so it's not copper. Kind of turning it down in the light so you guys can see it. So it's more orange. And then anywhere where you see like a light silver, that's actually metallic silver. So there's like you have metallic silver there. You got the metallic blue on the inside. The teal is more flat, and then the orange is flat. It's not metallic orange. It's just more of a flat color. Batterman here.
That's a sick baddie too.
Yeah, the Batterman here is the same as the front logo. So you have that blue, you got that green, then you have that metallic silver. And like I said, Hat Club Original ICUV. Shouts out to Frosty. Black sweatband. This one also has the Hat Club in the Hat Club badge in the sweatband, made in China. Very, very tough crown.
Well, here's a hat that I have to buy.
Yeah, I'm surprised, Ben, that you seem very shocked by that hat. John posted it the other day, and I immediately thought of you.
Oh, I commented on it.
No. This is a very, very clean hat. You know, once in a blue moon, you may want to break this out. Just
God damn it.
You know, just saying, you know, like I said, me and Ben are going to be trading jokes today.
Yes.
Clearly, that's the type of show this is
about. That was a good one. Yeah, it was a really good one.
And then last but certainly not least, good block S Seattle Mariners.
Oh, damn.
So this is a different block S than I'm sure a lot of you guys are used to. Normally we have the larger block S, and it's not really tri-layered with the stitching. Most of the time, the drop shadow, then you have the main S, and then maybe the outline here. This is actually really, really layered well. So the inside of this is it's actually more like seashell. So it's not bone, like it's not like light. And I'm trying to find like an example. So if you looked at this crown here, it kind of actually really matches the front logo on the inside of the D for the D-backs. It matches this same kind of color. So here, layering it in the shadow, you have that metallic green, it looks like. Then you have a metallic copper outline on the outside. This is a 2-tone. So this is navy. This is black. I know kind of getting close to the camera, it looks green, but it's black. So you have a black top button, black top visor, gray UV, black guts, going to the side patch. This side patch to me is just very, very well executed. I think there was like I think it was that red and pink Seattle we had a while back where we really played with like the clouds around the mountain. I really feel like this is extremely, extremely well executed. Good balance of color, like the red pop right here in between the All-Star game. Then you have the red in the mountains. This is extremely, extremely tough. Really well done on that.
Is that a raised back baddie or no?
No, this is flat.
Okay.
So you have green, you have more of like that steel, like electric blue right there. And then on the rest of this is kind of the same color, the inside of that Seattle logo here. So that same kind of like seashell kind of not really off-white. It's kind of like almost like borderline very, very light tan, I'd say.
Yeah.
That's really the color of that's the color of the outline of the Batterman. But so you have green, blue, and then that same seashell color.
I really like that it's a good gray too. Makes it a very good everyday wear. So that one's a very nice hat. And like that side patch, the 2023 All-Star Game side patch, obviously a more recent one, definitely falling into like my top patches of all time.
I agree with you, Austin, on that. It's the same way I feel about the 2024 Texas patch. I feel like some of these patches, just the way that they're executed and the way that they're put together, just really, really good. And this Seattle is one of them. I really wouldn't have been mad if this was a Kelly Green, but I really respect the fact that we went gray on this. But very, very solid hat. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So these 4 will be dropping on the 9th. So that will be this Friday. Get a nice little 4 clip. So 2 grays.
8 a.m., baby.
A green and a icy UV. 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Don't be square and not get something. But
definitely copping those last 2.
Yeah. What's your top 3, Ben? I have a feeling like I know your number 1 is the Twins, but
1 is the Twins, 2 is Seattle, 3 has got to be. I'll go Houston on that one.
Houston 3. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Not mad at that. What about for you, Austin?
Seattle's number 1, Minnesota number 2.
Okay.
D-backs number 3.
D-backs number 3. Okay. And you did say you really weren't, so much feeling the Apollo patch, which I understand. This one is nice too. I think my favorite detail about this, and I'll kind of turn it down so we can see it in the lights. I like the fact of how this is layered. So you go from blue to orange to purple.
Yeah.
I really like how we did that in the side patch. Because I think the drop shadow in here, you guys can kind of see it. The drop shadow in here is where that that light blue is as well. So shouts out to us lately. We've been doing a really good job with color blocking.
Hey, and we're gonna be getting into what I am thinking is gonna be one of the collections of the year. So
you know what, Austin? I've not mad with you. Gonna do a quick little brim switch here before we get into it. So next, this would be the 13th, I believe, right, guys? The
Tuesday,
13th. Yeah, so Tuesday. So next week, Tuesday, standard time, guys. So 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the Cattle Pack, which is coming to you guys in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So shouts out to me because I actually already organized these the way I want to show it. So the good thing to know about the Cattle Pack is going to come in 2 different styles, or cowhide, cowhide, Cattle Pack. Because thank you, chat, for correcting me, because we did have the Cattle Pack that dropped earlier, which was the all over print and the 2-tone print that we had before. So this is, Space Hippie, this will be the cowhide pack, to be accurate and correct about it. So these are separated into 2 different styles. You have a tonal style and then you have a 2-tone. You guys will see the 2-tone eventually, but I want to kick off first with the tonals because I feel like there's a lot of good crowns in here. So first off, we're going to start off here because I said I've been liking stadium patches lately. All of these are going to be, make sure I don't make myself a liar, all these are going to be Kelly Green UVs. So just keep that in mind. Black tonal St. Louis Cardinals. I really, really, really like this side patch. And when you guys look at this hat, I feel like y'all are going to be really compelled to agree with me.
It almost looks like it was branded in there,
Yeah, really.
Yeah, seared in like a nice steak.
Seared in. I like that.
Well, let alone from a baseball history perspective, I mean, the fact that Busch Stadium has been so synonymous with the Cardinals for so many decades. It's like, who the hell even remembers Sportsman's Park?
Yeah. I don't. I definitely do not. I feel like most people, when you talk to them about Cardinals hats, immediately they're going to tell you Busch Stadium. But this Sportsman Park, St. Louis, Missouri Stadium patch, very, very well done. You got metallic red, you got metallic copper in here. I want to say, no, that's just white. I was about to jump up from this table if this was iris in here as well, but very, very well executed, very, very well done. Your Batterman is going to be 2-tone black with metallic copper, white here. And all your front logos are going to be like cowhide. So you have a white and black style, design in the front logos. The outline of this is going to be outlined in metallic copper as well. Kelly Green UV, black guts. This one does not, I believe, have a hat club stamp in it, but still very, very well executed, very, very well done. and made in China. Very, very good crown.
Oh yeah.
I like
Now,
this.
Jeff, what size hat are you?
I am a 7 3/8, but I could fit a 7 1/4, so I could try it on to see.
Try that on, because we're getting a lot of questions about snugness.
So this on me is pretty snug. This I look crazy with just the flat bill.
Anime.
So yeah, but I mean, this is definitely, it fits me snug. I always kind of I do this from baseball. You put the two, if you could fit like two fingers in underneath like the sides of your hat, typically, yeah, we see you now, Ben. Typically, if you can do that, your hat's size is pretty okay. I can't do that with this. This is actually really fitting snugly on. So what that means for me is that probably when I curve this hat, if I got a 7 1/4, this is gonna fit pretty tight on my head. So I probably would go true to
So
size.
it's true to size.
Yeah. So 7 3/8.
Okay.
Yep.
True to size on this one, folks.
And
We'll do that for the foreseeable future, unless like things take a turn that like it ends up being that everything's a little bit snug. We'll do that with all the packs in the foreseeable future. Is let you know if it's size up or stay true to size.
Yeah. So let's see here. Best of AZ. Really good question. At least from what I could see from the collection, it looks like the print is pretty standard. And when I say standard, I don't mean like they're actually going to be splotches in all the right places. But I feel like it's not like the cattle pack. I think the initial cattle pack we released, where each hat was, I think, characteristically different, just because the whole print over the hats were like unique to each drop. So if you're asking it in the same way as the cattle pack was, I think it's a little bit more standardized than that. But keep in mind, every logo size is different. So how that cow print or that cowhide print is going to be distributed in that front logo is going to be different depending on what team. Yeah, go ahead, Ben.
I was gonna say, and those of you who are not brushed up on bovine species like I am, the print is Holstein.
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 Shouts out to Ben, our resident cow expert.
That's what you get from marrying somebody from Wisconsin.
And then for IG chat, this shit is live, so don't know what you're talking about. Fix your eyes.
So next up, we have the San Diego Padres. I really like this. I like kind of how we integrated the cowhide into this front logo. Side patch, you have your team colors here. And I really do, again, like the side patch. You have like that yellow gold that you're kind of used to seeing with the Padres. You have that metallic copper in there. Petco Park down here, 20 years. Batterman is going to be the same as what we saw on the St. Louis. So you have that two-tone black and copper, green UV, black guts, and made in China.
Yeah.
That's one of the top dogs for me right now.
Yeah, I really do like this. It kind of is like almost like a cowhide tornado on the front. I like that. I like that.
First time using the 20th anniversary of Petco Park patch too.
I was going to ask you that, Ben, if that was the first time that we used that. I like that patch. I want to see more of that patch, actually. I would like to see more of that. Next up, we have Austin's
we got Freddie in chat.
Voyage right there, yeah.
Yep. Next up, we have Austin's favorite team, the New York Yankees.
Yep. That one can get some manure shoveled on it.
Wow. Another side patch we don't use very often, or I haven't seen us use very often, the 75th anniversary of Yankee Stadium. But for this patch, again, kind of like the St. Louis Cardinals, I like the execution of it. It looks like a brand, which I think is super duper dope. You can see that in the 75. So, and I also like what we did where we put the copper actually inside of the side patch. So like instead of making it like an accent piece, we actually made that more of like the heart of the patch itself. So really, really clean. 75th at Yankee Stadium. Again, your two-tone baddie back there. Yeah, I agree, Ralph. It is. This is a really, really tough execution of that side patch. Like I said, green UV, black guts, made in China. Very, very clean. I know, Austin, it's hard to say something nice about this.
I got nothing nice to say about that one.
He's got nothing nice.
The rest of them are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is in contention for pack of the year, but that one should have stayed in China.
So I feel like Austin burned all his nice things to say about the Yankees last week when we did the Sinister pack. So he said at least 3 nice things, guys. So we're returning back to normal. Next up, LA Dodgers. Very, very clean. I really like this side patch. This side patch is probably one of my favorites of the pack.
Very
So
good
here,
coloring on that.
the Los Angeles Dodgers is in pink. You have like that teal blues. It's kind of giving me low key Miami Vice vibes a little bit.
Okay, I can see that.
You have green in there, and I like this one because it kind of deviates from what we kind of have with like the brand patches for the other hats that I showed. 50th anniversary patch. I really do like how this patch was executed. And you got your two-tone Batterman, like I said, green UV, black guts, made in China. Appreciate you, China. Shouts out to Sneaker Fiend Day. This came from Rushmore 4. But this hat, though, this is what you need to be paying attention to, Shauna. You see this patch? Look at that. That's clean right there.
Hey, question for
he
both of you guys.
I think we got an SF in there, right? Or am I?
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah,
they're coming. It's coming up. In Brooklyn Casino, I agree. So next up, this is the last of the tonals, and one of my personal favorites for top 3 of the pack. We have the Texas Rangers with the 40th anniversary patch. I have no complaints with this hat. This hat is executed to perfection. I love it.
Is this the same patch that we used on the first one?
I believe so. I was salty I couldn't get this the first go round.
My mic check.
Your mic's chopping up there, Benji.
Yeah. This one is very, very clean. The big 40, exactly. This is tough. I mean, this looks like a cattle brand, hands down. I feel like this is the most on-brand hat in the pack, ironically. But very, very clean. I like how this is like the drop shadow here is that metallic copper. Again, you got the two-tone Batterman on the back, green UV, black guts, made in China.
It's a good looking hat. I mean, if you want to stick true to thematics, that's the one that you're doing.
Yeah. And I actually have some cowhide pants. So for me, this pack is
we're ready for you to break them out.
Listen, it's between that one and if I could find a New York Yankees all over cattle print in my size, which is a 3/8, because I think you had to go up with that.
Just wait until it becomes a Mets. That's all.
Heard you, man.
Ben, you had yourself muted. I just unmuted you.
Yeah.
You're still muted, bud.
So to answer your question, I'll kind of show you guys some of these because I've kind of gotten this question a couple of times, but now since we've gone through the tonals, I can kind of show it. So here you kind of see the cowhide print is distributed slightly differently between different front logos. So here you have Texas, you got LA, then you have like St. Louis, So I would say that there is a unique way that the print is layered throughout each of these front logos. I don't think there will be a lot of variance between sizes of the same team. I think it'll just more so depend on the front logo that we use. We can hear you now, Ben. Yeah.
Jimmy. We just heard you, bud.
I was going to say, I noticed the viewerships went up as soon as my microphone started having issues, so maybe I've been the problem the whole time.
No, Ben, we need you, man. So Nick, I think Count asking for the same team. Yeah, so best of AZ, I don't think that there will be a lot of variance for the same team. Like I said, I think with the cattle pack, the first
I don't think so because it's an interior stitch rather than where like cattle pack was the all over print, which is similar to like a real tree that would just get a different cut of the fabric. So that would be why it's different for every single one. Since this is an interior stitch, I believe they're all going to be the same. So like every San Diego is going to look like the same San Diego.
Exactly. Stay tuned, man, because your team is actually coming up next. So remember, guys, I said that we had a tonal. So we have 5 tonals, and then we got two tones. So the first two-tone, China, this is for you. You've been waiting very patiently. So I'm going to go ahead and bless you with the SF first. So this is more of like not the 80s style logo. This is more of like the textured. I think SF is how I call it. This side patch right here, it low-key kind of reminds me of a cowboy or rodeo belt buckle. That's kind of what I thought.
Yes,
good call right there.
But again, very much in tune with that, cowhide, cowboy, whatever you want to throw in there. Very, very tough. Two-tone on the baddie, black and copper, like the other ones. Here, difference here is obviously this is a two-tone, so you have a black dome color, top visor, and the button are brown, green UV, black guts. Again, no hat club badge in the sweatband, but still very clean hat. And this is made in China.
Yeah, I honestly, it's like a complete toss-up between the two-tone or the solid. I think they're both really, really nice.
I really do. Yeah, I really do like the way that we executed the side patch here. Like I said, you still have like those metallic red elements in the side patch. You have that metallic silver is bouncing off of the light here, over here where I'm recording, but very, very clean, very well executed. Like I said, reminded me of a belt buckle, a rodeo belt buckle as soon as I saw it. And
That
last
was a reach, my friend. San Francisco Giants.
he tried it. Shouts out to
We'll give you another crack at it. That one wasn't the one.
And last but certainly not least, can't have a cattle pack without the Stros in it. Open Star Astros logo. White outline here,
sick.
which surprised me because if you look through most of the pack, we went with copper stitching for a lot of the front logos. Here, I think it's the first hat we did a white stitching around. But I'm not mad at it. Side patch here is the 2004 All-Star Game, which again I think is very reminiscent of a brand, which is what we saw a lot of on the tonals. Two-tone baddie, green UV, black guts, made in China. This one, I mean, Vengeful, I don't know if I would say this is best of the pack. I think it's the most unique because of the fact that we went with the white outline instead of the copper. I do like the side patch because it's more of that on-brand, no pun intended, branding on the side patch. But I do like the fact that this is a two-tone. I do like the fact that this is a two-tone. Cash. Shouts out to Freddie. You guys are getting real creative.
Yeah, Elk and Freddie, back-to-back good ones there.
I'm laughing at Steven's comment in regard to it's too bad the Dairy State famously has no professional team. It's like how in God's name we dropped the ball on not doing a Milwaukee Brewers is so fucking sad.
Or a Green Bay Packers.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers G logo.
I mean, I feel like to me, if we would have did a Brewers, especially with the wheat underscore logo, I feel like we really could have gotten busy with that. And then and then maybe even using the All-Star Game patch that everybody likes with the Brewers. I think we could have really did a good job of making that look like a brand. But maybe depending on how well these do, there might be a lost, Brewers out there somewhere.
I'm hoping so.
Yep.
Because doing that Holstein print on a glove logo would be sick.
Oh, that's true.
That would have been
nasty. Logo would look dope.
Yeah.
I think I'm in favor of that over Teff's suggestion with the
I'm actually
nothing personal, Teff.
You know what, man? That's what happens when
it would look well if you flipped it upside down, it would look like an udder.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah,
no, it would. I say it's not nothing against Teff's suggestion, but
no, listen,
that's a good one.
Listen, when you got someone that's from the Dairy State in your house, I expect nothing less, man.
I mean, she's a Twins fan, so she's probably also wondering why we didn't do a Twins one. So
Exactamundo. So guys, we have the 7 styles. 5 of these are going to be tonal. 2 of these are going to be two-tone. So like I said, this is what the tonal will look like, and this is what the two-tone will look like. So all 7 of these will be dropping next week, Tuesday. 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. HackClub.com, HackClub app. Chad is also asking you, Ben, are these going to be dropping in stores?
So they're going to be dropping in stores based on local region. So Southern California is going to get the Dodgers. Great Mall will have the Giants. Both New York stores will have the Yankees. That might be about it. I think everything else is going relegated specifically to the website.
Okay.
Yeah,
very nice. Yeah, like I said,
stock is okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd say me using okay is probably firm.
It's just probably
fair.
This one is up there for me for pack of the year. It's
pack of the year, really?
Yeah.
You said pack of, that's high praise. I'm not questioning you and saying I don't like the pack. I just pack of the year is tough.
It's in the conversation. It's in the conversation.
Okay. I could say that. I think from like unique perspective, somebody asked me to run through all these again. So Yankees, Austin's favorite team. Padres.
That one's so nice.
That one's very nice. I think of the tonals, that's one of my favorites. St. Louis Cardinals, LA Dodgers. We'll cover that, Ricky Bobby, at the end of the live. I promise. 2 tones here. We got the San Francisco Giants. And here we got the Stros. And then I saved the best tonal for last, Texas.
Tejas.
So
yeah, the one thing I will say in regard to the Astros logo that's used, it was definitely the best one to use for a cow print, just because the fact that the mid 90s Open Star would have been too thin to actually have it translate. I feel like the star with the H from like the 80s and that they currently use, it might get a little clunky. Maybe I don't know.
To me, that one's the perfect front logo to use because it looks like a boot spur.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like that's
we
a
use
really good call out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. No, that's what I'm saying. The 80s, the 70s, 80s, and then the current logo, I feel like would have been a little too clunky. So that's why it's like the early 2000s Open Star, perfect.
Yeah, and I can't wait for you guys to see the marketing on this one. It's probably one of our best videos we've done in a long time. So I'm very excited for you guys to see that.
So I'll say like picking a 3 for this pack was really tough for me. Because there's different hats, like different aspects of each design that I like. But if I was gonna go 3 to 1, I would say in my 3 spot, definitely this Padres. I just really like how this came through. This was extremely well executed. My number 2,
Philly. This is Tuesday, August 13.
Yeah, Tuesday, August 13th. My number 2, I'm gonna surprise a lot of people, and I'm actually gonna pick a team that, like I said, I brought up. Well, no, I think that'll be my honorable mention pick. My number 2 is definitely going to be the Rangers.
Yep.
Number 1, chat's kind of been getting my mind going. I really, really do like the Stros. Like the more I kind of look at it, the more and more I'm starting to like it. I think like you said, Austin, seeing like the spur, then kind of having the branding on the side. I really like this, and I like the fact that it's unique, and this is the only one of the pack that has a white outline. It doesn't have a copper like the rest of them. So I think that would be my 3. So I would say, I got 2 Texas teams in San Diego. So this would be my top 3 for the pack. Well, this would be the proper order. 2, 3.
3 to 1 for me. I'm going Padres, Giants, Cardinals.
Padres, Giants,
Cardinals.
Wow. I did not expect
2 of those teams I hate praising anything about. So yeah.
So you said Padres
3, Giants 2. And then Cardinals in the 1 spot.
Cardinals in the 1 spot. See, I was wow. That's you surprised me there, Benjamin. You surprised me.
Yeah, I surprised myself.
Yeah, you guys can definitely see this, and I understand why. I feel like this Sportsman Park patch is extremely, really, like just tough, really, really well executed. I think we done a Sportsman Park pack? First time. Okay.
Wow.
So I feel like if you're a collector and you're looking for hats that like first time combos are doing things, I feel like this is definitely one that you want to go for. I feel like we've done the 75th before in like a variety pack for the Yankees, but I feel like this is probably one of those ones. Like it was kind of like the green velvet White Sox. I was like, definitely need that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Texas definitely is unreal. I agree. Chat. Let's see here. Go. Oh, Sneaker Fiend Day. Shouts out to Sneaker Fiend Day and the IG. You already know. We had to show you some love real quick. I'm showing the Bay a lot of love. I just realized I've worn like 3 different Bay hats in the past 3 brim switches. So here we go. And then last but certainly not least, you guys have been asking us a lot of questions, and we've been listening and watching about when we're gonna get AB back to work.
Geez.
Too comfortable.
I mean, he was just back last week, so I don't know. I don't know what everybody's talking about.
So definitely I'm gonna say that if you guys have been looking for more Wilder, because I heard Elk Dot say he's designer of the year. This is his pick. We got Wild Wednesday coming at you.
Boom.
Listen, got some really good crowns cooked up by my guy Wilder. We're gonna go through them one at a time. First up, Good Gray. Brooklyn Dodgers.
Only hope pack. Lost only hope pack, folks.
Yeah, so I'll let the chat pontificate on what you think this could possibly be. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. There's a certain bounty that one could put on this hat, if you think about it that way. Possibly.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, AB. Was this one you or Rich for the Brooklyn?
Yeah, this is it here.
Take your time.
He was just there. Just there. Then threw his phone into the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
You said this one was Rich. Okay.
Yeah.
So shout out to
Yeah,
Rich.
this one
man.
was Rich. So shout out to Rich in our warehouse, part of our logistics team. He fucking crushed it on this one. So yeah, him and AB tag team the Only Hope pack, and these are the 2 lost ones. They had a lost one from each of them that resurfaced here. So this one's absolutely gas, and then the next one that's Only Hope is equally gas as well.
Yeah, if I could say something about this hat, I would say this is the way.
Whoa.
You know. So gray UV here, black guts. No hat clip badge here on the sweatband, but very, very good crown, very well executed. I was surprised with the direction Rich, now that I know it was Rich went with this, but then when I look at the Yankee that he did, the 2 characters that this could be loosely associated with, because again, we don't make hats with hooks. I just really like how this was executed, and when I looked at it closely, I was just like, you sly dog. That was really tough. I like that. So yeah, and this is a 2-tone, guys. So you have that olive kind of green up here, and this is black. So your button is black.
Beautiful crown.
Yeah, your top visor is black. Under UV is gray, black guts. Got pewter on the patch, copper here, and then you have that maize, almost, light yellow. Looks like it's weathered a few storms, gone through a few things, maybe.
Seen a sand pit or 2.
Yeah, a sound pit or 2. You
guys are terrible.
Next up, we got.
Hold on, go with the LA. So that
so we could be on. We're here, Austin.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you for keeping me on track. So next up, is a return of a specific night. If you know, you know. Very, very well executed.
Arbor Day.
Sure, man. Sure. So very, very tough, very, very solid Los Angeles Dodgers script. This is a black tonal, so this is not 2-tone. So the outline of this Dodgers is metallic silver. The inside of this is metallic green. Very, very tough side patch here. You have Dodger Stadium in the 50 in red. This is actually metallic red. The sky is actually metallic silver. This is more of a flat blue. It doesn't look like metallic. But the outline of the patch is actually metallic. It could be a revised version of a large sphere in space, maybe, things to think about. A clash of good and evil, if you will.
So let me give a little inside scoop here for the OG design versus how it ended up coming out from production. The OG design, I am so disappointed, got denied. I still think this is a beautiful crown, but the way that AB was intending this one, just fucking, it looks so sick. So it was going to be that the loss, so the LOS, was going to be silver.
Yeah.
And then the Angela's was going to be all gray.
Okay.
Would have been hot.
Yeah. Wilder, if you would have got that put through, that man, I would have to come visit you personally and say, what do you want, man? What do you want?
The original concept was so sick.
Would have been hot like the fire that burned Alderaan.
Sense, what's up, Ben?
Said it would have been hot like the fire that toasted Alderaan.
No, extremely clean. And AB actually filled me in on something. So, your favorite tricycle wheeling, squibbling thing,
your favorite companion.
Your favorite companion, if you will. Yeah. Very, very well executed. So
a patch is always a good companion to front.
To have next to you. But these are the 2. I mean, a lot of people have been asking about the lost or the last hope packs. These are the last 2 lost crowns that didn't make it with the original release. These will be releasing these are app exclusives, guys. That'll be releasing on Wednesday.
Next Wednesday, app exclusive. Wild Wednesday.
Yeah.
The lost packs. So these next 2 though are strictly AB. So first one with Rich with that Brooklyn, then AB with that Dodgers, and then we're going back to, it was inevitable that these were going to come out.
Indeed. And this is kind of like a suit of armor for your head. Things to think about here. But one thing I will say about this Minnesota Twins logo, we saw this also with the Sinister pack. I really like how we played with this logo. Obviously,
you really got to use your mind for that one.
Yeah, things you got to kind of think about here. But All-Star game patch here, one of my favorite Twins side patches here. Very, again, well executed. M-Star Minnesota Twins front logo. This is a tonal, all gold. Batterman, kind of like what came out of that Inevitable pack. Gray UV, black guts. I'm surprised on a lot of these we do not have the Hat Club stitching on the Hat Club badge and the sweatband. But either which way, we know who did it first. Copiers out there, and this is also made in China.
Yeah, I hope chat. I hope you can see the vision on this one.
Wow. No, actually, if there was any of these hats that should have been denied, it should have been this one, just based on the fact that it's unintentionally University of Minnesota colors.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, you're right.
How did everybody miss that?
I think it's one shade off from the.
I think you're right.
From Gopher,
because I think Minnesota's
got through.
Yeah, because Minnesota's a little bit more burgundy, right? It's not cardinal red.
Yeah,
but you know what? Hey, Ben, I'm digging, where you were going with that.
That's right.
But very, 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 very well executed. Shouts out to AB, and our dad jokes as we talk about loosely what that hat could have been based off of. And last but certainly not least, the fourth hat they'll be releasing on Wild Wednesday, purple UV, Pittsburgh Pirates. Good.
There's a lot of power behind that hat,
Yeah,
a lot of power went into
horsepower, a lot of horsepower, types of things. So gray top ground color, black top visor, black button. Like I said, purple UV. Shouts out to AB for using a different color other than green, gray, icy, or pinky. I know we kind of have moved away from that as the community has gone on, but I think this was a really nice touch considering the power that this hat potentially has. Here we
it
wasn't me this time.
It's a Furry Taylor. Well, you're getting a great look at the patch.
I was gonna say not a bad spot to be like stuck on there. So
yeah, it's a great look at the patch. So, but yeah, great crown. Wild Wednesday, all app exclusives, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. Cooked up by AB and Rich, the lost pack.
Yes,
we call that. So
I think
y'all swapped internet, Ben.
What's that?
Someone in chat is Tone Cruz said y'all swapped internet.
I was gonna say mine's been like pretty crisp outside of my camera going dark.
I feel like Tef might have overheated.
Not good.
Too much heat in those hands,
Yep, like the fire that burned Alderaan.
Oh, he's back.
Yeah,
there we go.
I don't know what happened, but
I mean, the fact you came back in the exact same position is actually incredibly impressive.
Listen, I was definitely feeling like Tom Holland for a second.
You got dusted.
That don't feel so good, Mr. Star.
Yeah. Listen, but very, very clean hat here. Shouts out to AB again. So for those, because I know I got snapped a little bit, it was inevitable for me to come back. That's really what we were trying to do.
Oh,
yeah, we had to play it off and make it seem smooth. But two-tone here, so you got gray crown color, black top visor, black button, purple UV, black guts. Again, you have.
Oh, we lost.
Happened again.
Damn. It's too powerful. He's got to put it down. Did we lose Ben now too? I always lose power. Ben loses internet, and Tef is usually the only good one.
I know.
And now it's all wonky.
This is hilarious.
Good Lord. I'm just gonna run this show by myself, evidently, this week. So
there we go.
The fact that he froze in the same position too is phenomenal. Well, and we lost Ben again. Good Lord, folks. Ben, you back?
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay. Well, the good thing is I think we don't have anything else to show off, right?
No, that was it. That was literally the last hat, and I was gonna say it was a relatively short show this.
Yes, yeah, relatively short show this week. There's Ben. Is Tef back?
Yes.
Hey.
There we go.
Wow. So, chat, I'm not touching the Pirates anymore. That's not happening. I'm just not touching it anymore. Clearly, Thanos or villains from a galaxy far, far away. Combining the two things for Wild Wednesday. Do not want me to show that hat too much. So make sure that
Too
you guys tap.
powerful.
Too powerful, clearly. So this Wednesday, Wild Wednesdays, definitely make sure that you guys tap in. 4 styles coming at you guys. These will be app exclusives only. I am purposely hiding the pirates because I don't want the camera to see it. But all 4 of these will be in-app exclusives for the Hat Club app. Make sure that you guys tap in. Make sure that you go ahead and sell these out. Since you guys feel that AB is a designer of the year, I definitely think so. I think he did a great job as well. Very, very good crown. Shouts out to you, my brother. Very, very good. All right.
Great work, boys. Great work.
Love
Painless, quick and painless for everybody else but me.
Hey,
Ooh,
we went this
Elcott said
whole
he got a
show,
full
but I want to give a
signature
shout
pack.
out to Space Hippie. He's the big birthday boy.
Oh,
If you guys
yeah.
haven't wished him a happy birthday yet, please do it.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday, Space Hippie.
Definitely. So somebody did ask me what my pack of the year is, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm very much torn because the master pack that Austin Brainchild child this year was just top to bottom. It was great.
Wow.
Appreciate that.
I mean, you have that in the conversation. Obviously, you have the Pada Mi Gente pack, even though I was not able to go to LA. Just how well it was received. It was a great moment for Hat Club LA. Shouts out to Chief, Jay, everybody out there. Y Sneak, Maria, not the scientist. Shouts out to them, everybody out there. Super duper dope. And then obviously we have it's a lot of good packs this year, man. It's a lot of good packs. I really would have to probably sit down and narrow it down to probably 5 or 6. Then I could actually really focus in on it. And that's the funny part. We're still at the midway point of the year. So we still have a good month of calendar left.
Oh, yeah.
Because we still haven't.
Definitely a good amount left.
Yeah.
So, yeah. August doesn't slow down either. August alone, like you guys are going to be losing your shit over some of the stuff we got coming in August.
And we haven't even mentioned the fact that there is in-store exclusives going on, not every weekend, but maybe every other weekend at every Hat Club location. So
exactly.
Yeah.
This Saturday being one of those days.
Yes. Yep. There's actually, well, can I give them a sneak peek, guys, of one of the Arizona exclusives?
Sure.
Do you have it?
I do. I have one of them.
Sheesh.
Let's see.
G. Laurent, you know who to hit up.
So obviously there's one that AB owes me, and he knows which one it is.
Oh damn!
But no. AB, if I did, I would have told you. I would have communicated that before. So it's not that one. So that's actually this one.
Oh, that is a good one.
So if you peep the colors of this hat, it should remind you of something. So obviously we've had a lot of people being really, really happy and excited about the Kachina. So think about that. It's almost like a lost cross check, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's almost like we can actually talk about it on account of the fact that that city no longer has a professional hockey team anymore.
Very much true. But oh, and by the way, guys, this is a pinky.
Oh, that's good. I didn't even realize that was a pinky.
Pinky, black guts.
What up, Beliebo?
Yeah, I mean, Tef, I think a lot of people forget too that when it comes to like packs of the year too, like stained glass dropped this year.
Yeah. I think, and that's the thing. It's like, I feel like there were packs that sold out that I don't think most of us, when we saw the pack at first, we thought like, man, this has like sellout, like potential off rip. But I feel like we've had a lot of packs of this year where I've looked back on it and I've been like, man, that was really, really well received. Like people loved it.
Wild Panda was an amazing one.
Yeah. I mean, and that's where I say it gets tough, because then it's like, could you have a conversation about, well, are we talking about just Hat Club exclusive packs where it's like, technically they're not really designed with a collaborator necessarily in mind or as a part of the design process, versus who is like the best collab pack of the year? I mean, I feel like you could really have 2 separate conversations. So I feel like that's a loaded question.
Yeah.
But I'm just honored to know Davey and AB, a lot of the guys. I mean, Juggernaut, this weekend with or this week coming up with Hat Club NoHo, my boy John. I mean, there's like so many, people that I've, really just watched grow and develop and do really great things. So for me, that list is hard because like I love supporting my friends and I love supporting people that do stuff in the hat space. So that's gonna be tough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VHS pack as well. Like that
Yeah.
was another.
Old Gold.
Old Gold was great
yeah.
too. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's been a lot of heat this year. And I see everybody on IG too talking about NFL. You won't be waiting long. Let me tell you that. And you won't be starving.
And then of course there was my personal favorite pack of the year so far, Blue Hour.
Blue Hour was Galaxy. Galaxy was phenomenal.
Wait, Austin, that released this year?
Yeah.
Dude, all those did, man. It's crazy.
This feels like the longest. See, like, shouts out to Jesus, because I feel like they said this last year on Off the Dome. It's like, dude, like, how many hats have really released this year? Like, I'm losing track of like how much stuff. Then we had Rushmore 4 this year, and then we had other things. Like, I mean, and that's what I'm saying. We're in August, guys. So it's like we still got 4 more months.
Yeah, no, and I'm telling you, we're not slowing down. And like August alone, you guys are going to be very, very happy with August. Like August might be one of our top months this year. Seinfeld was this year too.
Yeah, like and
Seinfeld's one of my top packs of the year.
I think that's the funny thing about some of those packs too. Like those packs where we think a pack has to be 6 or 7 hats. Like Seinfeld was only 3, and that's sold out. And those are wool hats.
Yep.
So it's like I think like I said, if you really sat down and talked about it, and I apologize, guys. Benson wanted to be in the first.
Yeah, Max just came over at the same time too.
So
the dogs are demanding some love. They're like, you guys have been live for too long.
Yeah.
Logan Herrera. I'm going to answer this one directly because of something I saw. So we're already starting to plot out September. And there's nothing specific, so I'm not giving anything away necessarily, other than the fact that I saw Cowboys exclusives as a tab. So maybe Jerry isn't as much of a son of a bitch as we thought he was. So you never know.
Well, let me just put it this way: we have a shit ton of NFL coming.
Yeah,
the Cowboys won't be in that immediate release, but you're not going to have to wait long. You're not going to have to wait long. So
yeah,
they'll be there pretty soon after. But the
and
Cowboys are still the Cowboys.
Most importantly, there's a lot of NFL stuff that is dropping as variety packs, so it's just going to drop. We're not going to make any formal announcement about it on like this is your formal announcement right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of NFL hats, and then in store. All the stores have been instructed, anything NFL that comes in, release it immediately. So, yeah.
I mean, I feel like the team right now that's been like getting a lot of love for like the NFL teams we do. The 49ers have been getting a lot of love, man. 49ers
and Raiders for sure.
The Raiders, yeah. And then I would say like a close third behind them is Baltimore. I'd say like they've definitely been getting a lot more love as well.
Yeah, I could say that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Texans.
Yeah, Texans definitely, because I've never heard people clamoring for a City Connect team more than the Texans. Is that Texans City Connect?
No, every time we drop the Texans, it sells out.
Yeah, I mean, I really do I feel like I want to get a full poly version because I think the City Connect that we did for the Texans, that was the 2-tone, was like the.
We've just dropped a bunch randomly over the past couple months, like straight to website stuff, and they've sold out.
Sheesh.
They're already cooked. Like,
man,
I don't know if they're even showing on the site anymore, but it's like we just dropped one like last week of that specific logo.
Yeah, Interlock, excuse me, not City Connect. I was
Interlock.
Yeah, the Interlock Texans logo. I feel like that's one of my favorite ones. I like the 2-tone that we did, which was the chrome with the. I didn't per se love the texture of the visor, but I felt like if it was full poly, I would have been all in. But I mean, I've seen people wear it, and it still looks like a beautiful hat when I've seen it out worn. So,
and then another like the Texans are cooking with their logos now too. Between that Interlock and then the one that they did,
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So right now we only have this just dropped an A-frame Houston Texans snapback. So this is their new logo, their new alt logo. We just dropped this, I think, last week, maybe earlier this week, but there are plans for this in the future on some fitted. So
real quick, chat, and somebody correct me on this. So did the Texans absorb like all of the Oilers stuff? Because that's
Yes.
Essentially Oilers. Okay, then that
Yeah.
makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but the weird thing is you can put a Tennessee Titans side patch on an Oilers hat.
Yeah.
That is very interesting.
So it was they didn't absorb, like, Houston Oilers did not absorb like the rights to, or Texans did not absorb the rights to the Oilers.
Correct.
Yeah.
Beyond the colors. So they got the colors back.
Okay.
Which is where you're seeing this here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't know, did they get the helmet back? No, I think
No,
Titans
not. The Titans still own that.
Titans still have that. Yeah.
Because the Titans
are
wore it
using
against the Texans to kind of rub it in their face for that one game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. So like this is their answer to not having Oilers, whereas Tennessee Titans still have the Oilers, but they got like the colors back essentially.
Do you think that they'll probably do like an alternate jersey for that?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah, I think they already planned something.
Yeah, if it's like a navy jersey like that with those colors like that, I feel like that's gonna go crazy.
Let me see. Let me do a quick Google search.
I'm gonna say this for everybody asking for an invoice for Wild Wednesday. Here's how we're gonna do this.
Oh,
you've got until the second we end this show until the end of the night Monday. On account of the fact that the Pirates hat representing power. You got a dance battle for your fucking invoice.
Dance battle for the invoice is crazy.
Dance battle for the invoice. So
no way.
The top 5, you got to post these to Discord in the. We should probably build like a separate little thing. But yeah, you got to post a video of you dance battling, and the top 5 will get invoices.
Ooh, so like okay, so song wise. Because obviously Wild Wednesday has, 2 storied franchises that loosely are associated with them. Are they dance battling to John Williams music, or is it just whatever they want?
No. There's a very specific song they have to dance battle to. Hold on one sec.
So this is a new Houston Texans uniform.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's really tough.
And the Texans are going to be good as hell this year too. Like they might go AFC Championship. I'm just saying it now.
No, I can see that because I watched like because they got Stroud, they got
Stephon Diggs.
They got Stephon Diggs.
They got Joe Mixon now as their running back.
Yeah, then they grabbed the guy from like the leading receiver from the Chargers too. I forgot.
Keenan Allen went to the Bears.
The Bears. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah. I was watching that Hall of Fame game and I was trying to remember if he was.
Yeah, they already have Tank Dell, who's second or third year. Yeah.
Oh yeah, with a jersey like that and a helmet like that, you better have a winning record. Shoot. But no, that's
all right, Ben. Let's hear what the good people at the dance battle too.
Oh, I'm posting it. I mean, it's the only appropriate song to dance battle to. Ooh, Child by the 5 Stair Steps.
Oh man.
Okay.
Very, very fitting given the hat that's
exactly.
Yeah. Do they have to? Is it with spirit fingers? Is that going to be like a spirit fingers required? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the more flair, the better.
The more jazz hands and spirit fingers, chat.
Exactly.
Your friends for this dance battle.
Peace. Also, look at these. Like I'm looking at these right now too. That for Houston. Look at this helmet.
Ooh, is that like a horn? Like horns, right?
Yeah, it's a horn.
That's candy apple red, baby.
Yeah.
Wow. I feel like if they got to do like some Boise State type of stuff, or like
they might not win the game this year.
yeah. Like I feel like you got to do for that jersey, you have to do navy turf with white accents for the hashes and the lines. Like I feel like if you're gonna rock those jerseys, or you could do like Boise and then just wear the navy jerseys with the navy field. That would actually be cool.
Oh
yeah,
that'd be sick.
That would be sick if they wanted to be like Boise State. I always felt like that was cool that they used their jerseys the actual field.
It is very cool.
It's a suit.
No, yeah, I'll be truthful in regard to invoice requests. I would prefer not doing them just because I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately.
And that's where he's gonna freeze and end it. He's not getting a lot of sleep lately. That's it.
Not a lot of sleep, and Ben's definitely gonna need a guest.
I'm cooked right now. God,
he's in a boil, ladies and gentlemen.
I mean, if you haven't noticed, I didn't do bench warmers and or flip the script this week, just on account of the fact that I was stuck at the store. So
I did notice that.
Back to business next Monday. Hopefully, nothing stupid comes up where I have to go back in there. But best of AZ. You would ask me how Vegas went. I'm saving my Vegas story for benchwarmers because I told Austin what happened. It is fucking ridiculous.
Pretty wild.
Yeah.
Was it like Austin? Was it hangover-esque or was it like worse than that?
Well, no, I wouldn't say hangover-esque because it wasn't like party related. It was more like just financial status related. Like the way that it all came to be is just fucking wild and like
and it's none of it
counting as blessings.
None of it was bullshit. There's a term that I always use in Vegas, and that's called getting right with God. Yeah, that's the term I use when I'm down like bad.
God's a gambler, huh, Ben?
Yes, life of a gambler. But let's just say the trip ended. God and I were even. So, but the whole story leading up to that is fucking ridiculous.
And on that note, folks, we hope you're all even with God.
Yes, that's important. If you're not, please get right with it. Find him exponentially. I could just imagine Ben like on the plane. I got it. I got my lick back and got some. It's like no, but no, that definitely I'm gonna be tuning in for benchwarmers. I need to hear this story. Sounds
so I'm trying to do the 8 a.m. West Coast time on Monday. So if anything comes up Sunday, I'll give you guys a heads up. But yeah, anticipate 8 a.m. Monday morning West Coast time.
So something very interesting from IG chat. There was a request for a mascot pack, and questions for you guys because y'all have been around licensing a little bit longer than I have. Do we have access to more NFL mascots or MLB mascots?
MLB for sure. MLB. They've been really expanding MLB and NBA. There was a shit ton of access to the NBA mascots actually. So I personally don't like mascot hats. So, but to each their own. So
I feel like the Cubs one that we did not too long ago, that was really well executed. I like that one, but I feel like the Cubs, because of their colors, it's really kind of hard to not do well with that. Right. But like even like the I like to see one for the Braves blooper. I like
and like Mr. Met, the Mr. Met batting practice hat, I do like. So, but like I don't want to see Mr. Met like just cartoony looking, like sitting on a baseball dugout or something or whatever the hell they do with them, but like I just don't want that on my head. So I
feel like that's like
I feel like it's very much like you have to be a dad to wear the mascot hats.
Very well put, Austin. Very well put. I'd agree with that. But there was requests for that and the Sandstorm snapbacks.
Ooh, actually, I never mind. I'm gonna bring this up with the design team before I announce it.
But no, I feel like that's cool. Like, I mean, I like to show IG some love because they always feel like they're talking in the void. We hear you guys. We're your advocates and allies here.
Yeah.
Vengeful correction, Austin. The new Mets mascot is Grimace. You're not wrong. Grimace has been the mascot of the Mets this year. So
but I mean, at middle of the week, guys, any interesting weekend plans before we close the show out?
Oh, sleep, 100%. Sleep, and if I can get Deadpool and Wolverine in finally.
Oh, yeah, no. So I did watch. I did watch it. I loved it. Ben, please watch it so then I can talk about it freely. But the Gambit was.
I mean, I've already had most of it spoiled by Twitter, so it's just I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no, I definitely feel like
and then there was another cameo. That wasn't the cameo that made my jaw drop.
No, I think I probably know which one you're talking about.
I think I know which one you're talking about. And as soon as I saw him in frame, it's like I know exactly where they're going with this. And Deadpool's reaction to it. Am I on the right path?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
I don't think so. I think you're thinking of a recent Marvel character where I am thinking of maybe the OG Marvel character.
Yeah, the
OG Marvel
when
character.
I saw that happen, I was like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Pay your taxes.
The longest running Marvel character in
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, VT Kevin R, I really feel like if they were to extend this role to that individual, I mean, I get it. It was the movie. It's, Deadpool was meant to be breaking the fourth wall and, darkly and slightly funny at times, but I would be interested to see if they gave him a chance to do that. I think the cosplay and everything for him, it fit.
Yeah.
But it's like one of those things where it's like, is it a RDJ fit? I don't know. I don't think so.
I think it worked because it felt so corny.
Yes, I think. Yeah, I feel like I think the accent really sent me. I think I laughed uncontrollably.
Who's your dialect coach? The Minions?
It was
that was a great.
It's like,
my name is Jeff.
Yeah. Have you ever seen a sentence, like an actual sentence ever written and there's no spaces? That's exactly how my mind was in the titles. Like, that was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I was very happy about that cameo for obvious reasons, because that essentially kicked off the universe as we know it, from that perspective. So so I mean, I hope with the new stuff that they're doing, they find a way to bring him into. I think that would be cool.
Peace. We're sorry, man. We were kind of like headed that direction though.
Oh yeah, sorry, Peace.
Yeah,
I didn't say a word.
We were trying to stay spoiler free.
We were, but I mean, we
didn't really spoil. It was just the one. There's so many. There's so many that are gonna.
Yeah, Peace. I'm gonna tell you this. I felt like I was blocking like threads and things on like Twitter because I didn't want to know. And put it this way, the most popular cameos were the ones that people were talking about. But I think people that really have been watching Marvel for a while and know the deep cuts,
there's
the things they were doing were great.
That's just like one of 20, honestly.
Yeah.
So you're good. Don't worry about it.
Just be thankful the multiverse is now a part of everything that Marvel is doing. Just be very happy for that. But yeah, guys, I mean, and record for brim switches, Chief, the standing record now is 8. Record is definitely 8. I think I've done 8 in a stream. I believe. He said, I'm seeing it Friday. Never again.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But no, I mean, you guys will enjoy it. Y'all love it. I'm going back to go see it. I enjoyed it the first time.
I've seen it twice already.
Yeah, it's a fun movie, Ben. You're really gonna like it.
I can't wait. I was gonna do it tonight after the show, but gotta go to the store.
Yeah,
dang great mall.
But all right, folks, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us this week. Get right with God,
Dude, I was gonna say that is a term that is going to latch on with
that might stick just as much as keep it easy or keep it sleazy.
Oh man, that's
take it easy, take it sleazy.
Yeah.
But I didn't come up with take it easy or take it sleazy. I stole that from somebody else from like 40 years ago.
Yeah. Listen, guys, don't go to any dark places. Get right with God and enjoy hats. You got great stuff coming this week. We got our variety packs, cowhide pack coming, and then Wild Wednesday next week. We'll be excited to join you guys again. Show us and tell us all the things that you copped, and tag us, man. Tag all of us in your new pickups and cops and everything. Elk Dot does it. We love seeing you guys, copping new stuff and being excited about it. That's what the brand's about. That's what the family's about. We love you guys, and until next week.
And keep it moving.
Moving. Yeah. Peace out, guys.
See you guys.